I mean, I think it's a really broad spectrum of what constitutes being heavy. So on a base level, you've got the sonic element, right? Okay, so like death metal is heavier than classic heavy metal. Okay, that's a given, that's easy. But I think it's more than that. It's like, what's the content of the music? What does it make you feel emotionally? Because some of the lightest music, quote unquote, can be the heaviest music. It can be crushing. It's like, what does it bring out? I don't think it's just about like, how far can we down tune? How many blast beats can we put in? It's a feeling, and it's like a primal energy. I think that's what makes heavy music heavy. From when I was younger, so I first got into metal around, I'd say like 12 years old. I'm 32 now. First kind of bands I got into, like Metallica, you know, the classics. Like Metallica's favourite band of all time. But it's just that I think, especially as metal as a culture, you kind of feel like the outsider, you know. And it's that emotional pull, like it's something to belong to, and it lifts you up. It's that kind of like that triumph against adversity, and you get that. It's like, oh, I'm part of something, and like, yeah, I can, you know, whether it's something as simple as like, oh, I'm getting bullied at school, or oh, maybe my family is like going through a rough time, or when you get older, you know, oh, I'm struggling financially and stuff. It just gives you that. I know it sounds simple, but it just gives you that thing of like, no, I can get through this, and I think that's the weight of it. It's empowering. It is empowering. That's the word I'd use. I think it's the energy of metal, a lot of it. So yeah, on like a basic level, I think most metal is pretty high energy. It like gets your blood pumping, lifts you up, and it does make you feel like, oh, I can go out, I can be who I want to be, I can do what I want. And then obviously the lyrical themes, like it does tackle a lot of, and I don't want to, it's broad strokes I'm speaking in, but it tackles a lot of the topics and maybe like more introspective issues that more mainstream genres shy away from, because it's maybe not so palatable. But it's that identifier, like you identify your own struggle through that, and you feel that sense of kinship. And it is just like, okay, if this artist has gone through that, and I can do it as well. And it's that inspirational element as well, I think. Fortunately, I think mental health discussions become like less of a taboo in general these days. But I mean, even remember like years and years ago, like I remember like my friend group and like people in the metal scene, it was like, it never felt like an unspoken thing of like, oh, people are I'm struggling a bit mentally, or I've got a friend who's depressed. And it's like, I think it does, it makes you like, and I think this is a positive thing, it makes you a bit immersed in those kind of subjects and those emotions, and it makes you a bit more emotionally mature a bit earlier on, I think. So there was an electronic duo from years ago called The Knife. They did a song called Heartbeats. It was like quite big, and it's, but Karen, the front woman, she did this solo project called Fever Ray, and they're Swedish, and she draws a lot on like Swedish folk and like ambient electronica. Not heavy at all, but the lyrical content of the music, it's so emotionally heavy, and the sonic landscape of that music, you feel like you're in the music and you're experiencing the storytelling. It's one of like, yeah, Fever Ray, like debut album, self-titled, come out about 13 years ago. I think one of my favourite albums ever, but not sonically heavy in the slightest, but you feel a lot for that music, and I think that's a good example of what I was trying to explain, kind of thing.